Why do we lack spiritual connection despite Torah prayer and study? Have you ever felt that despite saying your prayers and studying Torah, something still feels missing? You're not alone. Many people wonder why they're spiritual but seems distant even when they are doing what tradition teaches. Let's explore what might be behind this and how to strengthen that connection. First, prayer in Judaism is meant to be a heartfelt conversation with God. But over time, it can become a routine, a set of words repeated without real feeling. When prayers are said mechanically, without focusing on their meaning, the spiritual energy can fade. Achieving what is called Kavanah, or focused attention, is key. Without it, the words might be spoken but not truly felt, making the connection weaker. Second, Jewish study often emphasizes understanding laws and details. While this is important, it can sometimes turn learning into a mental exercise rather than an emotional or spiritual experience. When the focus is solely on analysis, the personal and heartfelt aspects of faith can get lost. This can leave some feeling dry or disconnected from the deeper purpose of their learning. Third, modern life adds its own challenges. With constant distractions, fast-paced routines, and reliance on technology, it's hard to find quiet moments for reflection. Engaging in prayer that requires vulnerability and surrender becomes even more difficult when the mind is pulled in many directions. This makes creating the inner silence needed for true spiritual connection a real challenge. Fourth, there is a natural tension in Jewish spirituality. We long to be close to God, but God is beyond our senses and understanding. This can cause feelings of loneliness or yearning, as the soul reaches out but cannot fully grasp the divine. This paradox is part of the spiritual journey, and it's something many teachings acknowledge and guide us through. To overcome these obstacles, Jewish tradition suggests several practical steps. Cultivating Kavanah can be done by preparing oneself mentally before prayer, focusing on the meaning of each word. Engaging with Torah as a living conversation, not just study, helps foster a personal relationship. Incorporating physical movement or dance into worship can connect body and soul. And creating environments where sincere participation is encouraged helps deepen the experience. In the end, feeling distant from spiritual connection despite Torah study and prayer often comes down to routine, distraction, and the challenge of relating to an unseen God. But by focusing on intention, mindfulness, and embodied worship, we can bridge that gap. The tools are there in Jewish tradition to help us find that genuine closeness and bring more meaning into our spiritual lives.